everybody, it's Debbie here. Welcome back to my Crafty Dan. I'm doing a little craft today, something a little different. I saw a video on YouTube by Scrapcraftastic, I believe that is. I will link her channel down below, specifically the link to this video if I can find it again. So, yeah, she was making what she was calling hidden paper clips, and I've never seen them before, and I think that they are like truly the most amazing idea for planners, for bookmarks, for embellishments, for like the number of things you could use these for is absolutely, yeah. So what I've done first is I've cut these little tags. I cut 6 little tags just because that's how many 2 by 3 inch pieces that I got from a scrap of craft cardstock that I had. Now, you don't have to use this. Any type of paper or cardstock or anything will work. I'm just going to make some tags out of these, and I'm not sure if I'm going to put them this way. I think I'll put them this way because I want the paper clip to go in the back, and I think it would fit both ways. It would fit both ways. So whichever way you wanted to make it, and whichever size you want to make them too. Like the limits are endless. You can make them for whatever size that you want and for whatever idea you want. I just think that the whole idea of the hidden paper clip is phenomenal, and I'm going to show you that to you first. So what she did was she took her piece of cardstock that was going to be her tag, and she took her paper punch. Mine was right here on the table just a second ago. There it is. And she lined up, this is going to be the inside of where my tag goes. So she lined up, I'm just going to do it this way so that I can see her. Can you see that? She lined it up so that the tag, right in the middle of her tag, she was going to punch a hole, but she was only going to punch half the hole. I don't know if you can see that or not. Focus. Please focus. Well, I'm going to do that. So what she got was a little half circle at the top like that. Then what she did was she puts the paper clip on here, and she puts it right down into that little bit that she chomped out. Okay. Then she put a piece of double-sided sticky tape over top of the paper clip so that it wouldn't the paper clip won't move. Then she took her glue. I'm just going to use this glue here because any paper glue will work. This has got a nice, I might have to refill this. I keep refilling this just with Elmer's glue. Oh, yeah, no, but it's got lots in it. So I'm going to put lots of glue on here. I don't think you need this much, but it's Elmer's glue. I probably got way too much on that side. I'll have to wipe it off. Then she takes the front of her tag, puts it on and lines it up. You can hear my husband playing the guitar out there, I'm sure. I don't think anything that he's playing is copywritten. So there. Now I'm going to have to wipe that off and let that dry. And then what you have is a paper clip that will, I'm just going to use this tag off of, so say this is your page. in your planner or in a book or anything, you just take the back of the paper clip and slide it on and slide it right down. And the whole bookmark or tag or whatever you're going to do is hidden. It's inside the book. I love the idea that you can make a whole tag and this is hidden. And I'm going to embellish this. First thing I'm going to do is I've cut a piece of this scrap paper. I've got my scrap box beside me. There's so much stuff in it, and you'll have seen me use this recently. But this is such stinking pretty paper that I want to seem to put it on everything. And I'm going to take the quick dry tacky glue because I still have a bit of it left, and I got to get some more of this because this is a really nice thick glue. And I'm just going to put just a scribble of it everywhere, and I'm going to get right close to the edges. Just a thin little scribble. I don't want my paper to all buckle up, so that's what I'm doing. And then I'm just going to put it on the top of this tag like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think I want the gold side, the most of the gold down and showing, just because it's so pretty. And I'm going to mount that right on top of that. So I've got the beginning of my tag. And see, that's grabbing already. I love that quick grab tacky glue by Eileen's. And I'm going to take my black ink pad before I do the rest, and I'm going to ink my edges. I've gone through my stash. It's a good thing you do that off camera, because sometimes when you get hauling through your stash, you can get carried away. And there was so much stuff in there that I just absolutely did not know what I wanted to put on here. But I've hauled a bunch of stuff out. You can see from the mess on my desk. And I don't know how I fit all this stuff. I hauled all this out of my shoebox full of just bits and pieces, and it's still cram-packed full, but I've taken all this stuff out of there. How does that happen? So anyway, I've decided on this one for the pansies. I was thinking butterfly, but I've changed my mind, and I am going to use my glossy accents to put this. It's one of those wooden cutouts that I hauled at the Dollarama or the dollar. I think it was your dollar store for more, maybe, where these ones came from. But I'm going to put the tiniest little amount of glossy accents on here, but I'm going to kind of spread it down the wings a little bit so that it stays on, because if I use this for a bookmark, it's going to get a lot of use. I just think it's so pretty. And I'm going to put it, I went through all the golds, and this kind of coppery gold matched the kind of rose gold that's on this paper just a little bit better than some of the others. I didn't want it to be a perfect match, but I didn't want it to be a complete clash either. So I'm going to put that on there. And I'm going to take just a few of my flat back pearls, and I am going to put them across the top. Not all the way, maybe down from the corner like that. So I'm going to put 4 across this top corner. This is really sticky and this paper's flat, so I don't think I need to add anything to it. I can hardly get these pearls off and have them not stick to my fingers. But I'm going to make that a corner. So I've got 3 coming out there, and I'm going to put 2 down from the corner one on this side. There. So I've made a little corner. And I don't know if I want to put any more on here or not. I like simple things when I'm making them for myself. The ones that she did in the video I watched, she just embellished and embellished them. I mean, they were absolutely gorgeous, but I would use those more for a decoration on the top of an open book. And I'm thinking about making these to go inside a book clip when I'm reading it. So clip down. These won't stick up too far or hold the book open too far if I clip to the outside corner of the page. I wouldn't even be able to put this in close to the spine because it would hold the spine up because there's dimension. But yeah, these would, I'm going to leave this one like this. I've got myself talked into it. Sometimes you go overboard, I think. And I think sometimes less is more. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave that one like that. Then I'm going to find another piece of paper. Okay, I have my cardboard cut with my little, you know, half circle cut out at the top of them. And I have some pieces of scrap paper cut. And before I go gluing these together, I'm going to take my corner rounder and I am going to, where did it go? Right there. I am going to chop some of these. Just at the tops maybe, because it looks a little more like a tag then, I think. I think she did that in the video too. You know, when you watch a video and then you're all gung-ho to go and make something, you kind of forget what you saw. But fortunately, a lot of it turns out. I love this paper. This is from the English Rose Garden. I used some bits and pieces that I've already used for something else. I used them in the refillable dashboards in my TN for, I think it was in February. And so I threw them into my paper stash when I was done. And so there's 3 more. I can find one more paper that has, this one has lots of nice color on it. And yeah. Maybe I want that at the bottom, that bit of red. I think that's pretty, yeah. So around these top corners. So there, I've got 4 cards ready to go, and I'm just gonna find something to put on them. So when I rounded the corners, the first one I didn't round the corners at all. So I've left it square. And I rounded all 4 corners on this clip. Just because I was just wondering what it would be like if I did. And I left these 3 like this because it turned out that this was my favorite look. So I decided that this to me looks more like a tag and it defines the top. But I'm assuming like this, you can tell the top of this one anyway, just by looking at it. But yeah, that's what I did. So I'm just going to go through my box of stuff, and I've got these little butterfly embellishments that I made quite a while back, and I've used a few, but I haven't used very many. So I thought, using the glossy accents, I'd put one on there. So I'm going to take this one, I think, and I'm going to put it right down in here, right on that corner. And I'm just going to let it sit there till it dries, because that'll take a bit. And that mint green butterfly looks kind of nice on this rose paper, doesn't it? I'm going to set this on here like this and let it dry. And then for this one, I think I want something really bright. I'm going to take a row of the flatback pearls and put them right down this side here where this plain strip is. Perfect. Look at that. I didn't cut that or anything. I just grabbed it off thinking it was the right size. So that, and then you can tell this is my whole butterfly day, isn't it? And then I'm just going to put this. This is one of those ones that sticks down really, really good. So I'm going to put that one like that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I'm going to do that. And I like these simple, easy thingies. Like when I'm doing something like this, I like just making it really, really simple. And I have these gold. And going on that, it's hard because I'm just looking for things that aren't very dimensional. I want some dimension, but not a ton. So I'm just going to put that on there. And a few of those beads across the bottom. So 6 of them maybe. Will 6 fit? Yeah. 6 of these across the bottom. And that's all I'm going to do. So I'm not going to make them very extravagant today. Definitely go check her video out. I'm going to give these all to my granddaughter, who is an avid reader. She loves to write as well. She's won competitions for her poetry already and won the Ontario one for a poem for her Remembrance Day poem this year, and is going to the Nationals for young writers. And yeah, so I'm very proud of her and excited about that. But she sometimes has 2 or 3 books going at the same time. So this is what I've got. Let's see, I'm going to show them to you one at a time. So just this very simple English Rose Garden gold foiled paper with that little homemade embellishment butterfly on it. And the clip is on the back. And this one with the pansies or violets, like the wild violets, it looks like. And just a little bit of the pearls and the dragonfly. This one is actually, the next 3 are all from the same great, the big 12 by 12 sheet of paper from that paper pad, the English Rose Garden, and different sections of it, because it was such a big print, different sections of it, when you cut it up in small pieces like this, you get totally different paper. So the foiled butterfly on the foiled paper with the flat back pearls, it just blings in all the different colors. And this one with the darker colors and the bird. There, you can see that. And this one. So I'm just going to, like, next time she's down, she can just go through. I might even make some more of these while I'm on a roll here. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and share. And if you would like to see more of my videos and you're not already a subscriber, I will put a link right over here in this corner. So thanks so much, everybody, for joining me today. Bye-bye for now, and see you in the next video.